WRKS Pickens Jackson.
Are you ready? Yes!
Now live from the Whiskey 61 Lounge inside the BankPlus Studio.
You are listening to
Mississippi's #1 sports talk show, The Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Streaming worldwide live on the Out of Bounds radio app and on your radio at ESPN 105.9. The Zone.
Oh, man, there's some Derek Jeter hate on the Ag Up Equipment text line. Didn't take you guys long. Little salty Monday. Salty, cynical. I mean, wait till this Hail State pitching coach thing gets settled out. If it's not Justin Parker, you guys are going to, or Jason Parker. Is it Justin or Jason?
It's Justin.
Yeah, Justin. Make sure I had that right. I just saw a blip of Justin Thomas on the TV. My mind went a little crazy there for a second. He's a golfer, by the way. He's not getting hired as the Mississippi State pitching coach. I guess he could take it, but that'd be a cut and pay. Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. On National Martini Day, we'll go with a ribeye medium rare, bacon wrapped shrimp, and a Tito's vodka martini straight up with 3 blue cheese olives. Kessler Prime in the Renaissance, KesslerPrime.com to make a reservation. We're streaming live for you on thezone1059.com and the Out of Bounds radio app. We've got some hottie toddy. Quinshawn Judkins, We Run the Sip. That's a lot. Socks that I bought from Finch and Kelly in Oxford. Oxford's newest custom clothing store. We've done a couple of remotes up there. It's a wonderful shop. You can get fitted, get your next sport coat buttoned down, whatever. I've got to order that sport coat I was talking about with cigars in the inside. What am I trying to say? Anyway, Ben Nelson Golf and Outdoors caller line 601-707-3750. Twitter handle @BowBounds. And your Ag Up Equipment text line is 601-885-3776. And I know, tell me your favorite restaurant or bar in Oxford. That's how you enter. We'll give away 2 pairs today. And then I'll hold a couple of pairs for maybe next month. Don't you think? And do another giveaway, maybe around SEC Media Days. Okay. That's how you enter. And you could win some Quinshawn Judkins Ole Miss socks that are really cool looking. And they're nice. Whoever that manufacturer is they did a good job on them. They're pretty sharp. You probably want to sport some, don't you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're kind of a pseudo Ole Miss fan, right?
See, I'm not going to go into that. I don't like to out myself or in any way left or right on the show. But,
Okay.
But he was immaculate last season, especially with a weak schedule. Man, he took advantage of it.
No, he's a phenomenal player. We had nothing to do with I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a phenomenal player, regardless of who they were playing. He may have run out a little steam just because a lot of true freshmen hit a wall and they put so much on him. And I'm sure he was banged up. I mean, I know everybody is 6, 7, 8 games in, but he's a hell of a football player. Now, my question is, who's going to be the wide receiver at Ole Miss? Like, who's going to be the dude? Not just a good, not a good. Who's going to be the dude at Ole Miss for Jackson Dart or Spencer Sanders? Well, I think Spencer Sanders, probably a good chance he transfers in August. But let's just say he stays. Who's going to be the guy for Dart or Sanders? I mean, the playmaker. The guy. I don't mean the guy that can light up Mercer. Okay? And I know, like Mingo going for 247 yards against Vanderbilt. That's not what I'm talking about. And Ole Miss, I guessed that. I didn't even have it up. Ole Miss does open against Mercer. God, pick on Mercer. I shouldn't do that. I'm sure it's a wonderful school with wonderful people.
They're good people.
Yeah. Are they in is it a small school in South Carolina? Will you look it up, Alex? And look, Mississippi State opens up with Southeast Louisiana. I think that's what SLU is. But the bottom line is for Ole Miss, who is going to be the stud wide receiver? And for Mississippi State, who's going to be the stud wide receiver? Mississippi State actually has the most talented wide receiver out of the two schools in Justin Robinson. But the question is, does Justin have the stuff in his chest and between his ears to do what is necessary? Okay? Like an A.J. Brown. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to be that good. But those guys, not only did they have talent, but they had the will and the drive and the want, all the things that we roll our eyes about, but that actually matters. Just like we just saw in the NBA playoffs with Jokic and you see in the Super Bowl with Mahomes. That stuff. And you elevate in big games and you make people around you better. So, who do you think is going to be the guy for Ole Miss at the wide? I don't care what spot. But who do you think? Quinshawn will be good, but this day and age, you got to have a dude. You actually need more than one, but you got to have a dude at wide receiver in this league.
I think you have two questions to answer if you're Ole Miss next season. Is Jordan Watkins ready to step into that role? And also, is Michael Trigg turning out to have a career like Jonathan Mingo did, where it's just kind of underwhelming, where everybody, each year in and out was saying, this is the year he's going to erupt. This is the year he's going to do it this year. He was hurt last year. He's going to do it this year. It kind of happened for Mingo year in and year out. So is the same thing happening to Trigg, or is it possible that this is the year that Trigg kind of like takes control?
That's a great question.
Of the tight end position.
Did he grow up? You could tell Lane was frustrated with him. We weren't even sure if he was going to stay on the team.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously got talent. How much? I don't know. And Ole Miss went big as far as paying him a ton of money. So are you going to get any kind of ROI from Trigg? He's a he's a flex. So, I get what you're saying. The guys this day and age, if you get the right guy, it's almost, it's that combo tight end wide receiver. So maybe, but I didn't see anything that told me that. And he didn't really like to block, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, he's from the Pac-12, right? They don't play physical football, right? I mean, nothing about that surprised me. Now, I will say this, I thought Jackson Dart was as tough as a Waffle House steak at 4 a.m. I mean, that kid took shot after shot last year and got up. His toughness component impressed me. Ben Nelson Golf and Outdoors. Caller line. That's where you go to get the Easy Go golf car. And that's the place to go. Ben Nelson Golf and Outdoors. Easy Go golf cars. Our caller line, 601-707-3750. Jason?
Mississippi State insider Steve Robinson just posted that it is confirmed Justin Parker is the new pitching coach.
Wow. So, Lamonis brings Justin Parker across SEC to coach. Will this get him? I mean, I know he's still got to win on the field, but will this give Lamonis some breathing room? He just went and poached a pitching coach from a program that's been winning big. How do you feel about it, Hail State fans? You ready to start drinking martinis on National Martini Day? It's also National Watch Day. But Justin Parker is the new pitching coach for Hail State. Hit us up on the text line, 601-885-3776.